Where's his camera? The camera's over here. Okay. Hey, everybody, what's up? All right. Hey, who we got? Yeah, all right. Hey, Raven, how you doing? All right. 5280 Adventure. What's up, Tony? What am I doing? Well, I'm out here at the World War II prisoner of war camp out here in Greeley, Colorado. And before I head home, I thought I'd go live and kind of show people the site and the little memorial they have built here. You guys able to hear me okay? Doing this on my iPad. No, I've never went live on my iPad. Let's see how this works. Okay. There you go. All right. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Chaos Paddlers, good to see you. Pool Tab Commando. Cool. Everyone's in the house. Awesome. So, hey, guys, so this is a future target for me. I've been trying to get a hold of the owner for some time, and no good news yet, but I'll keep going after it. This is an actual prisoner of war camp from World War II out here in Greeley, Colorado. They called it Camp 202. And I am out here at, hey, Detector Tales, what's up? I'm out here to show you the memorial and kind of show you the lay of the land. There's really nothing here anymore except for the pillars from the old entry for the gateway that entered the camp. And yeah, it's pretty cool to think something like that was here. From what I read on it, Ronnie, hey bud, what's up? Thanks for checking in on this live stream. Yeah, from what I've read on it is they brought a lot of prisoners here from the Rommel campaign over in Africa. That's where most of these soldiers came from. Digging with Deej, hello, hey, Detecting Daddy, Heavy Metal, what's up, bud? No, not yet. Heavy Metal, Randall, no, not yet, bud. I definitely want to get permission here, though. It's been hit, from what I understand, it's been hit really heavy. But, man, there's got to be stuff left. It's never hunted out, right? But right now, it's just a big old field. And I'll turn you around here in a second and show you this. Let me see where that thing is here. All right. So what you're looking at, you're actually looking at the pillar stones for what used to be the entry for the prisoner of war camp. And that's right, never hunted out. And as you can see, it's just a whole lot of flat farmland. But we'll walk up here and see what some of these memorial placards say. And they put this nice little memorial here. Yeah, so here we go. German prisoner of war camp 202, March 13th, 1944 to February 28th, 1946. There was an awful lot of buildings here for only a couple of years of service, I'll tell you that. First occupants of the 320-acre camp, surrounded by tall barbed wire fences, were German Austrian prisoners captured during the African campaign, directed by General Rommel. One prisoner at Camp 202 was Rommel's personal mechanic. Okay. So, as you can see, there's just nothing here. Lots and lots of grassland, farmland here. I do know who the owner is. I do have his address and contact information. He's a traveler. They're only in town about 4 months out of the year, and I'm trying to capture him. Capture him. Get it? Prisoner? Capture. All right. So this is kind of what the place looked like. You can see lots and lots of buildings. I'll come back to that in a minute. Give you kind of an idea of exactly how many we're talking about. Quite a few. Quite a few. Here's the pillars we're standing at now. This was the entry. Lame joke. Yeah. This is their fire department here. They actually had a fire department here. All right. This is the dedication. So last time I came out here, there was coins all the way around this. Somebody had put coins for remembrance all the way around. But obviously somebody must have needed the money and came and took them. Right on, Coin Boy. Way to support those channels, man. I appreciate it. You guys should support each other for sure. Yeah, they talked about quite a bit about how they were all paid a wage, soldier's wage, and the officers were paid well and in different facilities. A lot of the soldiers worked in the local sugar beet fields and farm fields around here. I'll go ahead and read this to you here. On March 3rd, 1943, during World War II, German Sergeant Erich Geisler was wounded in North Africa, captured by the English, and then transferred to the Americans. The prisoners were shipped to Norfolk, Virginia, where they were boarded a train for Camp 202 here in Greeley, arriving during January 1944. In an October 13, 2003 letter to the Greeley Museums, translated from German, Geisler described prison life at Camp 202. He stated that initially each prisoner received new clothes. All outerwear was labeled with cracky white letters that said P.W., prisoner of war, on the back. Wow, can you imagine? When a soccer field was built at Camp 202, all 12 companies of men organized teams, and for 3,000 prisoners, this provided suspenseful entertainment. Team jerseys were made from undershirts that the kitchen staff had dyed with red beets, onions, and green vegetables. A few of the prisoners, including Geisler, objected to working for the American enemy. Geisler labored at the oven with an iron, freelancing and ironing clothes for the fellow prisoners. Pants, 10 cents. Shirt, 10 cents. Jacket, 30 cents. Most of the rest of the prisoners worked on local farms for 80 cents a day. Following the end of the war in May of 1945, Geisler began his journey home and lived in Feidelberg, Germany until his death in 2006. Geisler's 2003 letter enclosed with, "I thank God frequently that I was able to spend a portion of that dreadful war in Colorado. So it was for me, all in all, even a prisoner, a part of my life that will always continue to be a good memory for me. Thank you, Greeley." There's the Geisler family. These are the fences and guard towers. So we had soccer going on here. We had stuff falling out of people's pockets. We had any kind of jewelry if they were able to keep them. I'm sure there's stuff that fell out here. This is the dedication. In 1943, the Army Corps of Engineers purchased 320 acres of Roy Abbott's wheat field and constructed POW Camp 202 for German World War II prisoners. Prisoners arrived in 1944 and lived here and worked on farms in the surrounding area. They were reported to have been treated well and received educational, cultural, and recreational opportunities, in addition to work on the farms and in the camp. Stone gate posts are the only remaining physical features of POW Camp number 202 that exist near the location of the camp. Although they have been relocated, they are still situated in proximity to the campsite. It is a historical site, but the land is privately owned. Again, not much here. Not much here. It goes on and on. I have a map that I've overlaid, you know, the historical areas, aerials that show the camp, and historical aerials that don't, and I've got it all measured out and mapped out, and all I'm waiting for is permission, and we're going. We are going. These stone gate posts are remnants of the entrance gate into Greeley Camp 202, a World War II prisoner of war camp, POW camp, located directly north, housing approximately 3,000 German and Austrian prisoners. I read that to you before. They were captured in sort of Rommel's campaign. This small city accommodated 3,600 people, parallel 14-foot wire fences topped with barbed wire, enclosed a 320-acre site. The camp was equipped with electricity, streetlights, water, sewer, and a fire station. Buildings included an officers club, laundry, motor pool, filling station, stables, kennels for 20 dogs, and quartermaster's unit, 300-foot seat theater, library, classrooms, guardhouse, 60 prisoner barracks, 16 U.S. Army personnel barracks, water tower, jail, post exchange, woodworking shop, and a 150-foot bed hospital. It says when the camp closed in early 1946, prisoners returned to their homelands and buildings were sold and moved. There's some of them not too far from here. I saw them just down the road. Colorado Department of Transportation in 2008 road widening project threatened the demolition of these gate posts, but they worked with Greeley and got them moved to this approximate location. But I do know from historic aerials that this is the site north of these gate posts. I've mapped them out with roads and really overlaid everything, and yeah, very cool. Very cool. Let's see the other posts over here. 25% of the prisoners spoke English and were placed in jobs according to their abilities and professions. To reduce the shortage of agricultural laborers, many Camp 202 POWs worked on the Weld County farms in the sugar beet fields, predominantly cultivating sugar beets. 150 to 200 American personnel were staffed at Camp 202. World War II is a distant memory, but the legacy of prisoners of the war to this community marks an important chapter in Weld County's history. So, pretty cool. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to chat. Just been kind of filming the area. And we're really out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's not much going on, a little housing development over there, but other than that, it's pretty much just farm fields. Farm fields forever. But, yeah, waiting for permission. Oh, yeah, so is that what somebody's asking? I am. I'm not ready to hit this yet. I just wanted to show you guys this is one of my targets that I'm really interested in. I know that they've said it has been hit quite a bit. I think there was a treasure hunting club actually came out here and hit this pretty hard back in the day. And but I just want to show it to you real quick video. I'm not gonna stay on too long. I'm actually getting ready to head home. But this place is actually real close to a job that I'm running right now for State Farm. So I was able to just come over here and do a little quick live broadcast. Sorry if I missed a question. You guys can throw it up again. That'd be great. I missed a lot of what y'all were saying. I was reading all those things. Pull tabs here. Relics, rubbish, and roots. All right, bud. Thanks for joining. Awesome. Detecting Daddy. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Shoot. Yeah, you're welcome, Ronnie. A little bit of history that, you know, I was really surprised to see here. I know that in my hometown there was actually a hotel that is now an apartment building. It used to be a hotel, and it is said to have been a prisoner of war camp as well. A much smaller one. There was a canning factory real close by, and they had them working in there. So I went over there the other day, and there's concrete everywhere. No more grass, no more exposed dirt. It is just concrete everywhere. Hey, thanks, Randall. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, be looking in the mail. You should be having that thing soon, showing up at your address there. Cool. All right. Well, that's it. I'm going to go off. Thanks for joining me. You can watch on the replay if you missed anything, if I caught you late. And we'll check in again if I see any other cool places, right? See you, Digging with Deej. Johnny Adventures, what's up? You just getting here? Okay, Randall. Thanks, Pull Tab. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Johnny, missed it. Shoot. Hey, Kevin, did you just dig that? Did you just participate in that? They just had a big hunt over by you, didn't they? Didn't they do a big organized hunt over there, East Texas somewhere recently? Giant detectors, you're welcome, bud. Hey, Johnny, I'll flip you around real quick. This is a prisoner of war camp. These are two entry columns for a prisoner of war, World War II prisoner of war camp that used to be on this site, used to be on this facility. And these are the columns for the gate and the gateway that went into the camp. And you can watch the replay, kind of see the rest of it. I kind of read what all these little plaques say. But yeah, there's the field, Johnny. If I get permission on that, I'm gonna have to invite you guys out. We're gonna have to go hit it with a big group of us. That'd be great. But still trying to rope this guy down that owns it. Yeah. It's been hit, but they nothing's ever hunted out. And I'm sure we probably find something. They played soccer here and all kinds of stuff in the camp, so I'm sure there's a lot of activity for only a couple of years, but it was hit hard over at Jefferson. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd read about that. I was looking at that, and I think there's one coming up in Oklahoma. Follow the plow right behind him, right? Cold nose right behind the plow. Yeah.